Hi guys, welcome to this video. You're with me Arun Sharma, and in today's video on my channel I'm actually talking about B school, and in this series of videos actually we are talking about some of the top B schools and some of the upcoming B schools which you should be aware of and which you should seriously consider, of course based on your profile, based on your percentiles, based on the kind of percentile you're getting, and of course also based on the fact that whether you're looking to get into a B school this year versus you're okay to getting into B schools in the next 3 years somewhere, etc. So these are some of the considerations you look at, and today the one I'm picking up is one of the institutes which is coming up really quickly, and this is BITS School of Management, in short known as BITSoM, and which is essentially a BITS Pilani initiative. And coming from Birla and from the house of Birlas, you can actually be quite sure that this is an institution which will not be short on funds, which will not be short on resources, and hence if it's not short of resources and funds, it's obviously not going to be short of high quality people who will be taking the right decisions to take this institute into the stratosphere of good B schools in India going forward. And hence this is one institute that you should know about. So about BITSoM, its location is in Kalyan, Mumbai. That's again a big advantage versus, Mumbai is the place to be if you're looking at corporate India, and Kalyan being part of Mumbai and very close to the corporate hub of Nariman Point and whatever, is of course the big advantage for this B school because of so many reasons. Projects. People ask me this question: what does location do for a B school? And the key answers to that is the resource, the availability of quality B school business scenarios close to your B school actually helps you learn a lot. So all the projects you do will be on top of the line organizations. The visiting teachers who will be coming to you, the regular interactions with industry professionals, whether it's as part of your curriculum, as part of your course, or whether it's as part of your outreach into the society, makes a big difference. So you'll realize that as a B school student, you obviously go out a lot into the city and do part of your work in terms of projects, mentorship, etc., with the industry professionals who are associated close to you. So if you are in a far-flung place, if there's a B school in a far-flung place, which is very good, but this is one of the factors that would always go against the learning quality inside that B school. Of course, it is overcome by other things, and today's world, you can always have people transported to the right places and other things, but there's nothing like being in Bombay, in the heart of it. So that's a big advantage for this B school. They call themselves a new age global B school under the aegis of BITS Pilani. And BITS Pilani, of course, has a huge database, alumni base over the last so many decades. One of the top engineering B schools to actually aspire for outside the IITs. And the mission is to use holistic and future-forward pedagogy to mold visionary game changers and enable them to make a positive impact on the world. So they have the right mission, and the vision statement is also quite clear. And you have literally the who's who of people behind BITSoM, starting with Mr. Birla, Kumar Mangam Birla, Dilip Gaur, who's the director of Aditya Birla Management Corporation Private Limited, Nishi Vasudeva, former chairman and MD HPCL, SP Kothari, professor of MIT School of Management, Pritesh Nijawan, co-founder and general partner, Arun Ventures, MD Pidilite Industries, Mr. Bharat Puri, Shobna Bhartiya, who's chairperson of Hindustan Times Group, and so on. You can go through. Hari Menon, co-founder and CEO of Big Basket. So a very distinguished group of people behind this B school, both drawn from a mix of industry leaders, not just industry professionals, industry leaders, and also some great names there from the academic world, which you should obviously which obviously makes this B school a very serious one to consider. The MBA program, coming to the key that you would, the key aspects of this that you would want to know. MBA program has 160 seats. It's a 2-year full-time residential program. And in the first year, of course, like any B school, they cover the core areas of business, right? All the areas, marketing, finance, strategy, etc. And then in the second year, you have specializations. And you can see the specializations are also slightly diverse from normal B schools. You have marketing and consumer insights, they call it. Finance and investing, they call it, not just finance. Entrepreneurship and innovation, again, a very important specialization in today's day and age. E-commerce and digital leadership, and leadership and strategy. So very, very high quality set of curated specializations in the second year for somebody who wants to be on a good learning path. And their focus is on transformative learnings through which you will transform yourself. These include emerging technologies, design thinking, data science and analytics, and what I found very interesting, winning at the workplace courses. So actually practical insights into how you, when you reach your workplaces and you start building your career, how you can actually learn to win at those at your challenges inside your industry. And again, the faculty, pretty much very, very globalized faculty. Ranjan Banerjee himself, he teaches design thinking, right? And he is Dean and Professor of Marketing at BITSoM now. Leena Chatterjee, Professor of OB BITSoM. I'll just remind you about Ranjan Chatterjee from this slide. Ranjan Banerjee from this slide, Dean and Professor of Marketing at BITSoM. He's here, and then he's part of the people behind the college also. You've got Dhananjay Gode, Professor of Accounting, NYU Stern, one of the top B schools in the US. So you can pretty much see a very, very strong group of people. Singapore Management University, people from leadership, Meena Chatterjee, who's leadership fellow alumna of the World Economic Forum. Shamika Ravi, former director of research, Brookings India. She teaches microeconomics. So they're not just talking about these teachers coming from different sources or different global backgrounds, but they're also talking specifically about what course they'll teach. So for example, Ms. Chatterjee will be teaching sustainability, environmental business. Mr. Mark Finn, Professor Mark Finn, clinical professor of accounting, Kellogg School of Management, he's teaching financial accounting and decision making. So if you are looking at Sharendra Jain, Foster School of Business, University of Washington, is teaching strategic brand management. So if you're looking at actually a strong learning experience, this is quite exciting to know that these kind of globally renowned people are going to teach you specific courses, not just they're going to come in. A lot of B schools confuse you by saying that this guy will come and he'll come for a couple of lectures and go away. But when they're teaching entire courses, you actually you're getting the same quality of education that you're getting anywhere else in that context. So the global exposure is the next part. So it's not just the global faculty coming to you. There's a BITSoM plus London Business School 2 weeks immersion at LBS. This is optional, of course. The LBS faculty sessions on global leadership, economics, technology and sustainability, industry speaker sessions, finance, telecom, entrepreneur project lab, life consulting project with entrepreneurs based in UK and India. So this is what it is. And campus life, when it comes to that's the next part of what defines a good B school. So the class of 2024-26 would start from permanent campus in Kalyan, Mumbai. So that means that if you are going to apply for it this year, you're going to be in the permanent campus, not on a hired campus currently, which it is currently at. Hostels, classes, recreation areas, clubs and committees, other sports and extracurricular activities, everything that you wish for in a B school is kind of there. And you can have a look at some of these images which will kind of give you the kind of place. I'm told it's a large campus. I think 60 acres is what I was mentioned there. And career opportunities, again, pretty much you can see the who's who in terms of people recruiting, consulting. You've got Deloitte, Bain & Company, Arthur Little, McKinsey, Praxis, PwC, SLP. In conglomerate manufacturing, you've got Aditya Birla, fashion and retail, Aditya Birla Capital, Aditya Birla Group, ArcelorMittal, Bosch, etc. Very, very deep in every area. BFSI banks, FMCG, retail, media and advertising, Hindustan Lever, Pidilite, um, um, Eureka Forbes, big names in each of these industries. So not only very wide, but also very deep in terms of the exposure. And please remember, we are just talking about 160 students. We're just talking about 160 students. We're not talking about a B school that has 800 students or 1,000 students. We're talking about 160 students who are going to pass out of this B school in 2026. And the whole force of various industries are going to come to recruit you, right? So this is what it is. And they did share the audited placement report for the class of the cohort of 2023 with us. The highest CTC is 44.98 lakhs per annum. The average CTC is 23.5 lakhs per annum. The median CTC is 23 lakhs per annum. The top 10% average is 35.91. So they're pretty honest and open about these numbers. The top 30% CTC is 30.05 lakhs. The top 50% CTC is 28 lakhs, 28.1 lakhs. And this is important, the last top 75%. So if you go there and be in the top 75%, the average CTC is still 25.5 lakhs. So that's something that, and this has been audited by BRICKWorks, and they audit the placement report of various other B schools like IMA, XLRA and all. So what's the class profile? The 2025 cohort had a class profile of 155 students, gender ratio is 55-45 male-female. Engineering, non-engineering, again important for all of you, both engineers as well as non-engineers, is 51-49. The CAT range, the median for CAT was 94 percentile, but the selection range was from 80 to 99. So the highest is a 99 percentile, the lowest is an 80 percentile. So all of those of you there who got decent profiles, decent personalities, and maybe get into 85, 87, 90, 92 percentile, great college to apply to. Actually, it should be one of your I mean, when I talk about applications, I tell people that you should have a budget for your aspiration institutes. You just say, okay, these are my aspiration institutes, so I'm not even considering not applying to them. I'll apply to them. If I do well, my luck goes well on the D days, I'll get there, right? But then you also select a group of realistic institutes, which is very important for you to select the right ones according to your profile, according to your structure, according to where you stand a good chance. So given this 80 to 99 percentile, and they also take the GMAT and GRE. So those of you giving GMAT, the range was 600 to 770 with a median of 690, and the GRE range is 300 to 329 with a median of 319, and the average work experience is 22 months. But on quizzing them, I was told that they in the batch of the cohort of 25, the 23-25 batch, 25% of the people are zero work ex. Zero work ex does not mean less than 6 months. Zero work ex means zero months. So even if you do not have work ex but have a decent profile through either school, college, and even let's say you've done not so great at one or two of these places, and hence you're not going to a top IIM, or it's becoming difficult for you to do that, you can actually convince BITSoM to take you, and of course once you get there, do well and get there. So what are the admission prerequisites? How do you get admission at BITSoM? First thing is you'll have to of course apply to them, and then you have an interview if you are shortlisted, and then you have a decision letter, which hopefully for a lot of you will be a yes. And what are the timelines important for you? Just remember these timelines. The timelines for this thing: application started on 8 September, applications closed on 19 November, December and November, interviews are in November, December. So this is one good thing, because those of you who are looking at IIMs also, your interviews for BITSoM will close by December. So what happens for round 1 application timeline? So what happens is you can actually get your B school out of the way. Okay, I'm getting into one good B school definitely, and then you have a free hit, so to say. Time of cricket nowadays, so you have a free hit, so to say, to actually go and give your CAT and IIM interviews and other interviews before you take a final decision. So anyway, result declaration 15 January. So this will be before the dates of the IIM interviews, etc. and the fee payment timelines will be as per offer letter, and the course will commence on 27 May 24. So barely six and a half months away from today, 7 months away from today, you should be starting your course if you do join BITSoM. And the class commencement for MBA 24-26 is June 24, and last day to submit GMAT GRE score is March 31st, right? So, and your application round 2 application starts 20th November, so you can correlate this to the timeline. 8th September to 19th November is the first round. The second round is November 20th to 28th January, and January to March 24 will be the interviews. Results will be on April 15th, and the other things remain the same, right? The fee payment will be as per the offer letter. So what are the fees, etc.? The fee structure, a lot of you will be interested in this. The tuition fee is 21,62,500. Application fee is 1,500. You have where it is, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, so tuition fee is 21,62,500. Accommodation is 2,60,000. Admission fee, one-time admission is 1,50,000. So the total cost to the student, and this is the 2-year cost, is 25,72,500, right? And the program fee is as above, right? So, and one more very important thing, one more very, very critical thing, which you should know. This is one of the B schools that is offering you a chance to actually reach out to their current students. So you can actually go to the website and register for a one-to-one Zoom call with any of their current students. This is a very important feature for pre-application, because this will also give you, I mean, when you want to choose a B school, it's almost like choosing a life partner, because that B school is going to be on your profile forever. So when you are trying to apply to a B school, you need to invest some time in finding out what it's all about. You need to invest whether it fulfills your requirements. You need to find out those things, and the best way to do that is to talk to the current students. So you can actually have a freewheeling talk, an open-ended talk, an open heart-to-heart talk with the current students with all your apprehensions, and all you do is book a slot on their website with any of your students as per your convenience. And you've got Anushka, Bharani, Darshil, Kshitij, they are all students of BITSoM currently, and you can actually interact with them about their experience from this. So my thoughts on this B school, my thoughts about BITSoM. I always talk about this. I mean, I'll give you a small story. 1980s, late 1980s. This is a story about the IIMs. So late 1980s, IIM Bangalore was supposed to have become the PSU IIM. It was called the PSU IIM because Ahmedabad and Calcutta would get all the corporate placements, and people who went to IIM Bangalore in the mid 80s or late 80s were majorly getting placed into PSUs, etc. And because of that, a lot of people in the early 90s or late 80s would not want to go to IIM Bangalore because of the fact that it was outside the top 2. It is, in fact, IIM Bangalore started in 1973, and this year is the 50-year celebration of the incidents or the launch of the IIM. And in the 1970s also, people would say that this is a new institute, I don't want to take a risk, I don't want to take a chance. But imagine the people who did, what happened to them. Somebody who went into IIM Bangalore, let's say in 1985, you normally have a 30 to 35 year career. So during your career, when you went in in a situation where not a lot of people were interested in joining, or it was not as competitive, let's say, as Ahmedabad or Calcutta. But IIM Bangalore obviously grew during the late 80s, early 90s because of the vision of the directors there, because of the vision of the faculty team, etc., the vision of the management. And obviously, you got more than what you deserved in that sense, right? You went in there because you couldn't get to Ahmedabad or Calcutta in the initial years, right? And the competition was not as tough in the initial year as it was for the older IIM, so to say. And you got in there, but the institute was on a growth path. So along with the growth of your journey, you got the benefit, the double benefit of getting the growth of the institution helping you in your career. So when you are looking at a B school, please remember this, I always talk about this, that B schools have life cycles. And when you are joining, specifically when you are not going into one of the let's say IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta kind of places where you don't need to think about at all now. But you need to remember that institutes have life cycles. There are institutes which have had a life cycle of this, where it grew to a certain point and being this thing. And when you catch them here, you typically will get whatever benefits the B school would have with respect to its students, etc. But catching a B school before it hits its peak, catching a B school, a new B school which is on the way up, catching a B school before it hits its peak allows you to get the benefit of the jump of the B school along with the jump in your career. So that's one of the reasons I think that, at least for those of you who are not getting the high 99s, etc., you're getting the 93s, 95s, something similar to what happened to IIM Bangalore happened to MDI Gurgaon. So in that sense, look at an institute as part of your safety or as part of your realistic applications. Look at an institute that is on the way up, and that will give you the growth, its own growth, helping you along with the growth of your career. So thank you so much. Strong recommendation from my side. Bye-bye.